The other thing about this, too, is you can't do this in your own power. So I was mentioning that a little bit. You can't bring forth the fruits of God by grit, right? You're like, okay, I'm going to be more kind. Well, maybe you can be to a degree more, but that's not the way the Spirit of God works. The Spirit of God generates it from the inside out. It's a power that is beyond you, that is in you, that is going to bring forth the characteristics of the Spirit. You can't bring the Spirit's characteristics forth without the Spirit. I'm in Sam's Club yesterday. Anybody been to Sam's Club before? Have you been to a store where they have those motorized cart pushers? Anybody seen those? One of my first jobs was Meijer on 28th Street, and I was a cart getter, right? You want to talk about slugging it out in 98-degree weather in the summer, negative 15 in the winter, sludging through slush and everything. We never had a cart pusher. It was all manual labor, right? We had to push every cart in there. But what does a motorized cart pusher do? What an ingenious piece of technology I wish we had. I'm watching this guy. I literally stopped with my cart and watched this guy use it. He had like 30 or 40 of these carts in a line, and then behind it he had this cart pusher hooked up to the back, and I'm going, no way. Sure enough, he grabs the front cart, and he hits a little button on a remote that he's got, and he starts walking away with it. He's dragging 30 or 40 of these things with barely any effort. There was a power beyond him that enabled him to pull that many carts and move that many carts. By himself, he would never, and I know personally, he never could have pushed 30 or 40 carts. But because he was utilizing something beyond himself that had the power to allow him to do more than what he could do by himself, he was able to move that many carts. And the same is true in the Christian life. We can pull all we want, and we can try and push all we want inwardly, and we can try and extract all we want, all those characteristics, and try and make ourselves a better person. But we are trying to do something that we in ourselves do not have the power to bring forth. What we need to do is employ the power that has been given to us, and that is divine power in the third person of the Trinity called the Holy Spirit. He lives in us, and He is the one that when we are working in cooperation with Him, when we are working in tandem with Him, He enables us to do things and to be things that by ourselves we could not do or be. Patient, gentle, self-controlled, loving, faithful, good, kind, all of these things. Maybe to a degree or in an earthly human way we can manifest these traits, but not like what the Spirit of God can do in us and through us when we yield to Him. So, Christians, get your Christian cart pusher.